Abracadabra! Hello, John. How are you today? Can you hear me, John? Can you just give a thumbs up so you can say if I'm loud and clear? Good morning, Kevin. How are we doing? You're getting ready for your venture, are you? Let's have a thumbs up, please, so you can hear me. Loud and clear. Thank you, Cargo Bike. Thank you for confirming. Where are you, Cargo Bike? It's Kimon. Hello, Kimon. Back in the States. You're back in the States. How are you doing? How was your trip? How was KL? How did KL compare to the Philippines? Did you enjoy it? Hello, Fred from Toronto. How are we doing? I know it's you. What do you mean, yes? What? How was KL compared to Philippines? What did you prefer? A few months, okay, a few months. So Kevin, when are you thinking of coming over? Which month are you thinking of coming over? Cold and rainy here. Oh gosh, where are you? Aren't you back in San Francisco? You're in KL was better. Okay, KL was better. You preferred KL, did you, to Cebu? Is that right? I love KL. KL is great. It's a great city. The infrastructure is brilliant. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And of course, I love the diversity of food in KL. You can get Indian food, and you can get it's a lovely place. Great food and accommodation. Exactly. The infrastructure in KL is just brilliant. Yeah. And with the transport system as well, it's just amazing just getting around. So yeah, I love KL. I love KL. But I also love the Philippines, and that's why I'm here. Are the people as friendly in KL? Well, no. Well, they all speak English. Well, no, when I say they all speak English, I mean English is widely spoken. So I find people friendly, but they are friendlier, I find, in the Philippines. I mean, years ago, when I travelled around Asia, I was meeting people from different parts of the world, and whenever I said, "Where are you from?" people said they're from Malaysia, and they were the friendliest people. But then, when I got there, now they are still friendly, but yeah, the Filipinos are one step beyond. You're in SoCal, yeah. Oh, rainy and cold, yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, don't talk to me about rainy weather. I'm from the UK, so yeah, we get lots of rainy weather in the UK. Possibly November. Oh, okay. Also, always happen when you want to leave, and I'm just trying to tie up all the loose ends. Okay. So November. That's a good time to aim. When I first came to Asia, moved from the UK, I left in December. It's a good time to start afresh in a new year. As I feel, yeah, it's quite a good way to go. Come at the end of the year, it's a good point. Would you Cargo Bike? Kimon, you would go you would go Muslim for a Malay girl, would you? Okay. Hello, Ramses from Dubai. How's it going there? How is Dubai today? I bet it's hot and sunny there. I bet there's no rain there. So, when you come over, Kevin, what are you going to be doing with your time? I mean, the whole point of this discussion is what will you be doing with your time when you come to Asia? What are your plans, Kevin, for when you come here? Just not doing nothing all day. What will you actually be doing? No, maybe not actually. Yeah, exactly. I don't think it's a good point to go Muslim just for a Muslim lady. Okay, good question. Which camera do I use for vlogging? I use two cameras. I use a Canon GR7 Mark II, and I also use a GoPro Hero 9. Although I do find the GoPro Hero 9 is not very good in low light unless you use it on 4K, and then the memory is just going to be colossal. So I use my Canon GR7, which I've had for the last 2 years, which is great. And it's got a bigger sensor. It's got a 1-inch sensor. So I'm looking at the Osmo DJI 3, which has got the new one, which has got a 1-inch sensor, which might be good for everything, low light and yeah. Hello, Johnny Lawrence. Good to see you here. That is what you're going to be doing when you come to the Philippines, Johnny Lawrence. You do beaches, relaxing, exercising. So what are you going to be doing with your day? But apart from that, apart from the beaches, relaxing, exercising, and getting laid, what are you going to be doing with your day? She was the Korean girl was beautiful, but her English was just very, very, very limited. So yeah. I sort of lost interest pretty quick. Well, you know, hello, Mega Spare Parts. How are you? I'm doing very well. It's now 8 a.m. and yeah, I normally start these lives at 7 a.m. But that last video took 3 days to prepare, so I had a little lie-in today. How are the new shoes? Well, the new shoes are great because. As I've always said about Converse, they are very narrow, and these Converse were actually wide. So yeah, I love them. They're not squeezing my little toes. Enjoy your ladies. The ladies in the laundry are lovely, aren't they? Yeah, the little giggling Filipinas in the laundry. I mean, wherever you go, you're going to meet giggling Filipinas, which is great. It's a lovely way to spend your day. Just spend your day wandering around, chatting to giggling Filipinas. Oh, you're going to vlog, of course, yes. Try and help some local. Oh, you wanted to, yeah. I remember you saying that about doing some voluntary work. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's getting in shape. You're doing a scuba. Oh, you're scuba certified. Okay, so yeah. It's just keeping active, isn't it? It's just keeping busy all day. I mean, I see so many expats here, out of shape. Yeah, so keeping busy all the time, having a hobby, yeah, is great. Why do they insist on blaring loud music? John, don't don't get me started on loud music. It's I just can't believe it. In fact, Eric, who's not on this live stream today, but Eric, who I met in Cebu, one of my viewers, we went to a couple of places and the music was just unbearable. I mean, why do they do that? Anyway, don't get me started. How do you go live on YouTube? It's very simple. If you follow a YouTube, go onto YouTube. Look at a YouTube video saying how you go live, and it's quite simple. In fact, well, actually, Honest John showed me, so it was even simpler with Honest John showing me. It is quite simple, but yeah, you can watch the video. I'm actually in Cebu City at the moment. I've been here 6 weeks. It was July, yeah. With the others, they're all vloggers. Those 3 Filipinos are all vloggers. I'm the exactly. I'm frugal. My father would be proud. I'm very frugal. Yes. Not having to work. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't live back in the UK because the Western life is just so expensive. It's just too expensive now. I've been. Yeah, I can't go back to the UK and live anymore because just the rent itself is just ridiculous. So. Living in Asia is a lot cheaper, and if you've watched my budget videos, you'll realise simple life is the best. Exactly. I got rid of Most of my stuff I got rid of before I came away to Asia. I became a minimalist overnight and just carried, as you saw in that video, I just carry one small bag. You don't need much. What do you need? Oh, you're not certified at all. You're going to be. Yeah, okay. Exactly. Um, Jamming with the locals is such a great idea. The musicians in the Philippines are amazing. Whatever country you go in around Asia, and there's a live band, I will guarantee you they're probably from the Philippines, because musicians from the Philippines are unbelievable. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. And thank you for your contribution. Thank you. It's very kind of you. What did you do? That's a very good question. I was just thinking that just a minute ago whilst I was on the throne. So I didn't start my YouTube channel for 2 years before. I was in Asia for 2 years before I started my channel. And I was writing a lot. And I was also, I've also got photographs that I sell online. So I was processing them and I was writing. So I do, and I was reading. But nothing that was earning me any money. Not that YouTube earns me a lot of money, but yeah. But this is a combination of everything, writing, photography. So this is sort of tied in quite nicely with, yeah. I'm getting my psyche out there as well. I'm getting my thoughts out. That's a very good point. Anything you can't give away owns you. Yes. One of the friends of mine went through their wardrobe and they said, well, why am I keeping this? Am I ever going to wear this ever again? No, chuck it. Greetings from Spain. Hello, Fabio. How are you? Good morning, Kenny T. Thank you for being my moderator. And Johnny Lawrence, thank you for being here. Hopefully no riffraff today. Kenny T, when are you coming here? Do I like any other Filipino vloggers? I do watch other Filipino vloggers. Who do I like? Good point. I think about it. I got rid of 4 garbage bags. Exactly. What did you do with them? Did you take them to the charity shop? Am I still? I don't think you're banned. I know. I think you said this the other day. Are you saying this on every live stream? You said this the other day on somebody else's video. Oh, sorry. Where are you? Sorry. Are you in Kenny T? Are you in? You're in Iloilo, aren't you? I was listening to Cat Stevens. Yeah, Cat Stevens. I never really got into Cat Stevens, and I probably can't sing any of his songs because I'll get copyrighted. But yeah, "Morning Is Broken." That wasn't really one of his songs, was it? It was like an old song that he'd redone. Yeah, I never really got into him. He was a bit too folky for my. And then he became a Muslim, didn't he? He sort of converted overnight. Davao, yeah, I knew you were somewhere. Yeah. I knew you were Iloilo or Davao. How is Davao today? Oh, okay. So Kenny, I was chatting to. I passed some other person in Davao, put a comment on my recent video saying he's in Davao a couple of times a year for up to 8 weeks. Are you there all year round, Kenny T? And how is the rainy season in Davao? Last year I was in Manila from May till November, and the rainy season wasn't great. How is the... I'm asking other people questions now about the Philippines. How is Davao during the rainy season? Is it a good place to be? Yeah, Cat Stevens, my first concert, 1974. Gosh, how old were you in 1974, if that's not a personal question? Okay, so who in the Philippines? So sorry, who went Mindanao? I'm a little bit confused. No, I never tried meth. I'm not really into that sort of. No, you're born. You were not born in 1974. No, you weren't born in 1974. So you were 19 in 74. Okay, so you're born in 65 then. You're just a little bit younger than me. Yeah, he did. Cat Stevens did. He sort of converted, didn't he? And yeah, I don't know what happened to his music after that, but yeah, he converted. So, what are your plans for? What are your plans for coming over here? What will you do when you come over here? And where will you be? Where are you planning on settling? Are you planning which area are you planning on settling in the city or in the province? I'm not really a province guy. Um, yeah, too quiet for me. I'm a city boy, so I like the city and a beach. So Kenny T arrived end of February and will leave just before 6 months. Yeah, it's getting very hot in Cebu. It's very. I mean, I've been here 6 weeks, and I know, in the last couple of weeks, really noticed the difference. So it'll be like this for in Cebu. It's coming into the summer, so it's now beginning of March. For the next few months, it'll be quite hot. March, April, May, and then rainy season. Although Cebu rainy season is not that bad. I found it a lot rainier in Manila. So Kenny, you didn't answer my question about the rainy season in Davao. Does it get during the rainy season? How bad is it there? Any food or activities you miss from the UK? I miss. Somebody made a comment the other day about Sunday roast. So in the UK we have Sunday roast, which is roast chicken, roast turkey, roast beef, or with roast potatoes, vegetables, gravy. I miss a traditional Sunday roast from the UK, and I miss going to the football. My friend Andy was on here the other day. I miss going to the football with him, and I miss summer in the UK because the rest of the year it's not great, I find. So a couple of months of the year in the UK where the weather is good. I love England and I love being there. You'd like to find a good base to explore. That's a good point. I think base yourself in the city and and then go and explore, like either Cebu or Manila. So I find a decent city and then go and explore. That's how I think. Johnny Lawrence will tell me differently. Johnny Lawrence will say, stay away from Manila, there's nothing there. Marmite. I actually love Marmite. Yeah, it's like me, you either love me or you hate me. I'm not really into ground coffee. I'm just coffee is quite bitter for me, so I just get the 3-in-1. I'm not really into coffee as much. If you want good coffee, go to Vietnam. Vietnam has incredible coffee shops and cafes on the sidewalk. It's a lovely culture in Vietnam, the cafe culture. The Philippines doesn't really have a cafe culture. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they don't really sit out here like they do in other Asian countries like Thailand and Vietnam. People don't really sit out here. And everyone's going to say, well, it's too hot. Well, it's too hot in all those other Asian countries, but people still sit outside. You're less city than me. Oh, yeah. I like to be close to a city, and I like to be close to a beach. Exactly. Cebu is probably a good spot for that. Not too sure which beach you're going to go to. Bantayan here is 3 hours away. Oh. Okay, so you're answering my question now, Kenny T. Thank you. They just had the worst rainy season for 10 years. There was a lot of floods and landslides. Okay. I was actually thinking of spending next rainy season in Mindanao, so I might have to rethink that. I didn't really like Manila rainy season, so I was thinking that Davao, General Santos around there might be a good spot. I might have to rethink. City base will be my choice, says Christopher. Got to wait for a couple of old pups to. Oh, okay. Um, can't you just slip something in their food? So Bo's specialty coffee is quite good. Okay, so I do go to Bo's and I have cappuccino. So, but I don't, I don't really know what's in it. Um, yeah, good point, Johnny. I want to go to. Yeah, I think I've said I want to. I will probably do Dapitan Dipolog on the west coast of Mindanao, and then General Santos in the south, and Zamboanga, where people keep telling me don't go there, it's dangerous. But fly in, fly out. Hello, Funsky, how you doing? Where are you today? What do you mean? How the dating apps work? I mean, you just get a dating app on your phone, swipe left or right, and generally left because 99% of what you're seeing is not great. Uh, I don't pay. I don't pay for a dating app. I have paid in the past. I paid for what was it called? Filipino Cupid when I first came here. I paid for a month, but you don't pay. You just it's all free. Unlike the ladies who you've got to pay for. Um, where else? Where are we? Anybody else coming over, and what are you going to do with your time here? So I need to drink water because I do get very talking nonsense for 2 hours. I get very dry very quickly. So which city will you, Christopher? Which city are you planning on? Have you been before? And which city have you been to? And where would you like to base yourself? Are you a Cebu or a Manila person, or maybe Iloilo is a good spot. Where's my Iloilo friend? He's not here today. Iloilo is a good spot. Has anyone been to Iloilo? It's got a lovely riverside walk, which is very different to other cities. Don't go to Zamboanga, it's dangerous. Okay, Kenny, I won't go. So you're in Davao. You're not you're not very far from Zamboanga. So when you said pups, I thought you meant your parents. You're thinking Cebu. You never been? Okay, you're thinking Cebu. Cebu is a good spot. This is where I started. This is where I started 4 years ago. I came to Cebu. Although I do like Manila in preference. Ask me why. Your trips to Philippines and Cambodia. Okay, brilliant. Exactly. And where are you now, Funsky? And are you coming back? I am being too picky. I am very picky. That's why I haven't got a girlfriend. I am very picky. Yeah. I like the search. It's quite obsessive. Actually, searching online, it's quite obsessive. As Johnny Lawrence will tell you, researching online on dating apps is quite obsessive. I love Bohol. I love Bohol, and I'm going back after I leave here. I'm going back to Bohol for a couple of weeks. I do like it. Boracay as well. I will probably go to Boracay for my birthday in April. From here, I will go to Boracay just for a few days. So I'm looking into that. As long as I get to 20k subscribers, I will go to Boracay. Yes, Fred. Moving to Asia. I don't know why I left it so long. How old are you, Fred? And are you thinking of moving to Asia? I think I've always been an expat. I mean, I love the UK, but I think, I should have become an expat earlier because of the weather. It was one of the best decisions I made. Exactly. Because every day's sunny. It might be a little bit rainy, but it's still wet. It's still warm rain. So, it was. Coming here is, leaving the West behind. Where are you? Where are you, Fred? And are you thinking of coming over? Okay. So Johnny asks about is Samal Island near Davao worth checking out? We have to talk to, where's my, Kenny T. Kenny T. Have you been to Samal? I was in a condo in Davao and my condo balcony looked out across Samal, and it was a beautiful view. But I never actually went there. I was like 10 minutes away, and I never went there. So next time I go to Davao, I will go to Samal. But Kenny T will tell us, is Samal worth visiting? You're in Los Angeles. Okay. Have you always lived in Los Angeles, and how is it? Okay, good question, Em. My typical monthly food shop cost. I'm actually going to do a breakdown of my monthly food bill because it's not a lot. I'm not spending probably more than, what am I spending? I'm spending 30 quid, $40 a trip. So I'm going once a week. So I'm not spending more than $200 a month on food. You might say, well, looking at your food, it's obvious you're not spending more than $200 a month on your food. But when you don't eat in restaurants every day, your monthly bill is like reduced so much. So staying in a condo again is helping my expenses rather than traveling around staying in hotels every night. It makes a lot of difference. Oh, you're going to come to Manila at the end of the year. Have you been to Manila before? You say you went to, where did you go to? My trip to the Philippines in 2019. Where did you go in the Philippines in 2019? Have you been to Manila before? A lot of people make the assumption that Manila is not a great place to visit, and they probably haven't been there. Thank you, Fabio. Yeah, I am quite a friendly guy. Even though I'm sometimes shy and reserved, I have to. As a photographer in the UK, I had to be outgoing, even though inside I was probably suffering with anxiety. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Okay, if you had $10 million, would your life be a lot different, or just a bit, just a bit different? I wouldn't live in Europe, no, because of the weather. I would not live in Europe. I would. Well, it's a good question. If I would probably have different apartments. Yeah, I'd spend more. Obviously, I would spend more. I'd have different apartments in different parts of the world. Yeah. I'd probably still be frugal, though. You're right. I probably wouldn't spend a lot. Somal is okay, says Kenny, full of typical Filipino type resorts. There are some okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, have you spent much time there? And where did you go when you went there? Did you stay in a high class resort? Okay, you're 65 in August. Okay, brilliant. And you're going to you're coming to the Philippines for 6 weeks in mid-May. Did you say where you're coming to, Fred? I need to backtrack. I can't remember now. Where are you coming to in the Philippines when you come? Oh, you don't. Okay, so Funsky, were you born in LA? I don't think I will move back to the UK. I will go back for visits, but I don't think I will ever, because I can't stick the weather. I literally can't stick the weather. That was that's a good point. My initial thought when I first came away, I had been doing that for the previous couple of years. Before I made Asia my permanent home, a few winters before I came here, I was coming here for 6 months and then going back to the UK for 6 months and doing that. And I thought that might be the process to continue. But then I came here and because of COVID, I stayed here. Okay, good question. Longest I've stayed with a Filipina, I was with, it was sort of off and on for a year. We were together for 4 months and then we sort of went to casual, but she wasn't into that. She wasn't into casual. Filipinos don't do casual. I mean, after 4 months of being with somebody, I started to feel suffocated. So I don't think I'm right in a permanent relationship, which is another video. Hello, David. Nice to see you here. Thank you for your message the other day about book apps. I'm just not doing any reading at the moment. I haven't got time. I haven't got time to read because I'm spending all my time doing this. And yeah, I love reading, and yeah, but I haven't read anything since last summer, unfortunately, because I've just been spending all my time on this. What are you doing? What are you doing all day? I don't have much belongings back in the UK. I just have 6 crates of possessions. I have no property. I've never owned property. So when I go back, I've got nowhere to live. I've got nowhere to stay anyway. So you're going to be renting a place in Valencia for 6 weeks. Why? Why Valencia? Have you been there before? Do you are you friends with lots of vloggers there? Okay, born in Bangladesh. I want to go to Bangladesh. And have you been back? I hear they have problems with their flooding as well. You came to the US when you were 14. I've spent quite a bit of time up that part of the world in northern India and Nepal, but I never actually got to Bangladesh, which is on my list. Thank you, Viking Nomad, for enjoying my vids. You're moving to Cebu this summer. I am in Mabolo Garden Flat, and I'm currently paying 22,000 per month. But this is on 22,000 pesos, which is $375 per month. But this is on a monthly basis. If you get a 6-month year's contract, it's going to be a lot less. I met a couple of guys. One's on a 6-month contract, and he's paying 20,000. So you could probably get a yearly for 18,000 pesos here, which is $300. It's not expensive. Cebu is not expensive. It's going to be a lot more expensive in Manila, but Cebu is a lot. Cebu is a lot cheaper, I find. You've got to pick the right Filipina. Yeah, I'm still looking for the right Filipina. Good question, Franklin. Not really much freedom. I can't really talk about it too much because you probably get banned, but it was okay. You grew up in Alaska, yeah? Yeah, okay. I'm not into rain. You have a girlfriend who's from Dumaguete. Okay. Hence Valencia. Valencia is a nice spot, but it's too peaceful for me. I can't. I couldn't live in Valencia. You might have seen my video walking back from Valencia, where I sort of have a little bit of a rant about why are you living there? Not on a pension yet. I'm too young. We don't get our pension until it used to be 65. And then when I get to 65, it's going up to 66. And when I get to 66, it's going up to 67. So every year they're pushing back the goalposts. So, yeah, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I will get it one day. Okay, you listen to, you used to read a lot in the past, but now I just listen to audiobooks. Yeah, good point. No, just a sister and cousins, but no immediate family anymore. No, I don't know. Okay, so Satan60 says, I thought Bohol would be a great place. Then I had rebels on the island. I don't know nothing about it. I don't think there's anything. Where was I? I was somewhere where I saw, a rebel group somewhere. I can't remember where I was, but there's nothing to worry about, I don't think. Where are you talking about, Franklin? The women are not as crazy after Western men. Where are you talking about? Okay, I hate all scammers. So that's the way. I'm sorry. That's the way that the Philippine. All the viewers are just watching them because they're ladies. No, I'm not. I'm not in Duma Regreti. If you watch my videos on Duma Regrete, you will realise that I'm not there. I'm in Cebu. Oh yeah, okay. You're considering renting a motorcycle. That is a great idea. Yes, get your motorcycle license. I would, because then you can use your motorcycle license to get a motorcycle license here. Um, I would do that, but I don't ride a motorcycle. But then I'm probably a little bit of a scaredy cat. I'm a southern softie. No, yeah, the royal family, yeah, are all sitting around discussing when they can get their pension. Oh, yeah, that's great. Where is your Filipino wife? Is your Filipino wife? Where is she from? Um, yes, I have seen yesterday the Beatles. Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw it on Netflix. I think. Oh gosh, what's that's? I like a lot of foreign language films. I love French films. I was studying sort of films early 90s, and I mentioned the other day. Did you ask this question the other day about the Three Colors trilogy? Check those out. The Three Colors, red, white, blue. Um, Check those movies. I like a lot of foreign movies. Watching the subtitles to keep my brain active. Oh, your wife is from Tubaran. No, I haven't. I haven't. I've been up to Bantayan and Wall. You have to say it with W's in the name. Wall and Bantayan. And I've been to Lilwan to get a boat across to Camotes. But I haven't really explored much of Cebu Island. Perhaps I should. Hopefully, hopefully I won't be coming back to the UK before I get my pension. Hopefully my savings will last until they keep pushing it back. If they push it back till 75, then I might have to come back or be dead. You're right, Fabio. Filipino food is not cooked in decent cooking oil, and the street food is not. Yeah, it's not great. Yes, Kozlowski, that's it. Great trilogy. I love those films. I love those films. Okay, oh boy, right. I have seen that film. I've seen that film. I can't talk about the new government. Good morning, Blue Shy. How are you? Who's next for an interview? Good question. Good question. I haven't really, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I haven't really thought about who I'm interviewing next. Prince Charles is killing time in Goa until he can collect his pension. They are, John. Those three films. Which one is your favourite? Do you have a favourite? They're just brilliant. I think what was mine? I think mine was Blue. I think. I haven't watched them for probably 20 years. Yeah, they are great films. Red, your favourite. That was the last one, wasn't it? I think. What was the order? Was Red the last one? Was it blue, white, red, or white, red, blue, or white, blue, red? I can't remember. What do you think is overpriced in the Philippines? That's a good question. What is overpriced? The ladies. I'm not fluent in French. I'm not. Yeah, exactly. Of course. I'm glad you're kidding, because as an Englishman, we don't bother other languages. We're just too lazy because the rest of the world speaks English, so we don't bother. Okay, The Remains of the Day. That is a great film. He's a great actor. Well, they're both great actors. There's something about Emma Thompson's tooth, though. Every time I watch Emma Thompson, there's that tooth that I keep being drawn towards. I don't know whether YouTubers prefer live streaming nowadays. Good cheese. I know. Actually, I don't. I never buy cheese here. I never buy cheese here. Um, if you watch my video last night, you will see that I am into healthy food. Don't have cheese. I used to eat cheese a lot in the UK, but yeah, it's very fattening. Yes, well, you don't get decent beef here. You don't get decent steak. Exactly. It's yeah. That's why I don't buy meat. I just buy chicken. Yeah. Beach or mountain? Okay, good question. It's got to be beach. Beach all day. I'm not really. I went up to. I've been up to the mountain in Busai, which is beautiful mountain, but I'm more of a beach bum. Balkan travel. You have to do both. You have to do both. You have to do lives and you have to do videos. Yeah. Lives don't make money anyway, so you have to do videos to make money. Well, make some money. But it's nice to do lives to interact with you lot and get your opinions on when you're coming to the Philippines. Um, the big pickle. Which big pickle? Actually, British products are overpriced here, like HP sauce and Marmite and things like that. They're all yeah. Cheese pizza. Well, cheese is on everything, on all the pizzas, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So you say my pension age is definitely 67, but when I get to 66 that year, it's going up to 67. So and then I'm thinking when I get to 67 in 4 years' time, you know my age now. I imagine it's going to go up to 70. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the singer Jewel has that snaggle tooth, but she's. I never noticed that with her. She's got some great songs. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah. You know what happened last time with my live stream? I was running off my mobile internet. Stupidly enough, I'd been up on the roof or something just before I went live. I was up on the roof deck and I was on my mobile internet, and then I came back to my condo and I started the live stream with my without using my my Wi-Fi from my room, and that's why it just cut out. And I said, oh, where's it going? Where's everyone gone? I pay cash for motorcycle taxis. I just pay cash all the time. I live quite near Ayala Mall. You can see like it's five seconds away. Thank you, Fred. That's very kind of you. Thank you for your donation. That's lovely. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Hope you get over here very soon. Why don't you buy me? I don't know. I've got to buy me a coffee link. I think. I don't know. Electrical price of. Yeah. Oh yeah. I've just bought. What have I bought? I bought an electric. What have I bought? Electric razor. Well, I did. I need another electric razor. That's what I need. Actually, they're not. They're not kettles and things like that. They call them heaters here. They're actually they're not. Not all electric items are overpriced. Electric items, like things like toasters and things like microwave, toaster ovens. They are really cheap, like about $10. There's a lot of stuff that is very cheap. It might not work more than 6 months, but it is very cheap. I don't know when I'm asleep and when I'm awake. Good morning, good evening, Bruce Davis. Where are you? What did you? I don't think I didn't dream last. I don't think I dreamt last night. Sometimes I really remember my dreams, and then other times I just wake up and I think I didn't dream at all. I got a new Tinder match. Just came up. Could you survive without the internet? Well, can anybody survive without the internet anymore? It's just when the internet came around, everyone thought, "Oh, what? How have I survived all this time without the internet?" And now we rely on it so much, just like smartphones. We rely on everything too much. We wouldn't survive on a desert island without all our little toys. Uh, Very good, quick, David. You're back on the game with your questions. What is the origin of that? Do you know what? My sister actually started researching, and she got back about 100 years. And I think she just gave up. So yeah, I'm not sure. It's actually Big, not Biggs. Ronnie. Actually, there's a very famous great train robber called Ronnie Biggs from 1960s. So people used to call me Biggs, thinking I was associated to the great train robber, and I wasn't, of course. Oh, you were okay. Okay, John Ross, hello. You were saying hi in my last video. You thinking I was World Zoom. World Zoom, who's just been not living here anymore. How does your laundry service do the whites? I just chuck everything in. I don't really, yeah. They don't separate everything. They just chuck everything into the same washing machine. I'm not that bothered really. Yeah, if it comes out black, then it comes out black. Exactly. The UK government have a policy about increasing the pension age. I know. Which one? Johnny Lawrence. I changed my. Okay. You're going to teach me how to ride a microsaver. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that'll be quite good. Okay, so you know, Kevin, you know that I don't like going underwater. You know my fears, don't you? I don't like motorcycles, and I don't like going underwater. So you're going to face my demons, aren't you? First guy I thought of, exactly. The great train robber. Whenever I'm saying the name of my channel, I say big, and everyone just thinks I'm saying pig. I am going to change it to pig world cinema. Okay, sorry, Johnny. Yeah, the one who had a kid. Of course, on the live stream, I said, "Do you want to meet up with me?" And of course, she said, "Yeah." I do actually give up too easily. If they're not that bothered, then I give up. So I texted her on WhatsApp, and she hasn't even looked at my message. So if they're not that fast, then I'm of the opinion, why should I keep doing all the chasing? I know you're going to tell me you should do the chasing, but I just lose interest. If someone's not really interested in you, then why bother? Is that good advice? Anyway. Okay. Advice for starting a new YouTube channel, just do it. People just, I think I said in my video yesterday that I should have started during the pandemic, and I didn't because I didn't have a dedicated vlogging camera, so I didn't start. My advice would be just do it. Don't procrastinate. Just get off your bum, get off your steak and rice bum, and go and do it. Just start. Okay, so no, I haven't seen any crocodiles or dangerous snakes. There is a crocodile. Where's that crocodile farm near here? Perhaps I should go. Idea. As long as I can swim to the surface. Well, yeah, that's what I've got my swimming pool for. I can swim to the surface in my swimming pool. I have this time around. Okay, so I first came. Bruce Davis asked how long I've been there. I first came to the Philippines in March 2020. I was here for 3 years. Went out for a couple of months. Then last year came back for 6 months. Went out for a couple of months, and this time I've been back for 6 weeks, and will probably stay 6 months, and then go out again, and then come back. My nieces and nephews just call me Phil. I've got one nephew. He just calls me Phil, or Uncle Phil for a joke. because he knows that I'm quite youthful, and he just yeah, but he just calls me Phil. Um, how often I'm doing them? Sort of 3 times a week at the moment. These live streams. Exactly. You shouldn't have to perform a sales job on yourself to others. Exactly. If they're not interested in you, then yeah, I'm of that mindset. If you're chatting to a lady and she shows no interest, then why bother? Why bother? If she's not interested in you, then why beg? Um, David asks, how long does it take to see enough money? You need to get into I'm almost on 20k subscribers. Once you start getting into 50k subscribers, that's when you can start really earning an okay living. But it's down to the views. 50,000 subscribers might not have many views. You need to get say 500,000 views a month on your videos to get an okay living. Are you in a rice rut? Yeah, I'm not really into. I'm not really. Did you notice we're talking about rice guts? Have you ever had food? Okay, so M asks, have I had food poisoning? In one of my favourite cities in the Philippines, I had the trots for 10 days. Can you guess where that was? Fabio, I answered this question. Are you not paying attention? I answered this question earlier on. Perhaps you were sleeping during that 10 seconds. I'm using a Canon GR7 Mark II and a GoPro 9. Good question, Asen. Southeast Asia, without doubt. I'm not really into Latin America. Sorry to the people who are into Latin America, but I'm more into. I found this neck of the woods 20 years ago, and I've just stayed. I came to Thailand, Cambodia, early 2000s, and I just love this. Once you find your place, you find your. I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable in Asia. I mean, that's why I came back to Cebu, because I'm comfortable in this city. I will be in. Okay, so you're going to Philippines in October. Where are you heading to first? You probably told me already. When your parents don't plan for retirement. Oh yeah, really? You asked me this before, David, about public speaking. I'm not a public speaker. I prefer small crowds. I prefer small groups. I'm not big on. Yeah, I had to give a speech at a wedding in Hua Hin in Thailand. My friend from UK, a Japanese lady, was marrying a Polish guy in Thailand, and she asked me to be. He had what did he? He had 3 best men or something. So she had someone. She wanted someone to talk about her. It was so nerve-wracking. I was just, I sweat anyway in Asia, and I was absolutely drenched. And she recorded it. It's all on video, and it's just horrible. Me talking to the whole wedding party. It was horrible. Okay, Crocodile Park in Davao. Oh my goodness. Have you been? Have you been to the Crocodile Park in Davao? I saw something on somewhere where a guy was walking along a track, and all these little crocodiles were sort of coming up behind him when he was walking along the track with a bucket full of food. I sing in the shower, not on the toilet. I'm too busy. When I'm on the throne, I'm too busy swiping left on Tinder. You helped remove the alligator. Oh my goodness. How did you remove them? How did you remove the alligators? Okay, the subscription grocery store. Okay, so I actually joined last weekend. There's Landers, which is I can see it, Landers from my balcony. It's a 5-minute walk away, and they charge 700 pesos for membership per annum, which is $15. And they had a reduction last week, and it's gone down to 350 pesos, which is $7. So I joined last week. It's valid for a year, the membership, and there are landers in other cities as well in the Philippines, in Manila as well, and somewhere else. Um, Everything's overpriced in there, but they do have some things that are okay, and it's very close. But the funny thing is, it's a subscription store, and as you walk out, you've got your receipt of goods, and they actually go through your bags, checking what you've bought against your receipt. It's like you're paying a subscription for them to do that. Sorry, don't get me started. What to do if you burn out? I won't burn out. I'm full of energy. Okay, good question, Fred. Good question. As Fred asks, is a 19-year-old too young for a 65-year-old? In my mind, yes. But each to their own. It's up to you what you do. And as Johnny Lawrence says, can you get? Well, I don't think it matters because most of us in our own country won't be able to get when we're in our 60s, most of us won't be able to get a 35-year-old anyway. So I think intellectually, she's just going to be too young. I don't think. Oh yeah, I think there is a point where you realise when you know that someone is too young for you. I think yeah. But is that your girlfriend in Valencia? Okay. Latin America is beautiful and great fun. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about Latin America that's keeping me away. I've not been to Barbados. I've been to Cuba. We Are the Public. Is that from 1984 or is that something else? We are the what's that quote in 1984? Oh, you arrive in Manila. Hopefully you'll arrive in Manila with one L. Baraki. Okay, where in Vietnam? Oh, so I went to. In Vietnam, you got to be careful about your time of year. It depends if you like rainy weather or not. So I was in Vietnam in March and it didn't rain at all. But you might like the rain, so you know. I like all of Vietnam, from Ho Chi Minh up to Da Nang, Nha Trang on the east coast, and there's Dalat. There's the whole Vietnam is wonderful. Only a week you need to go to the south or the north. Depends if you like rainy weather. Hanoi is wonderful. They're all wonderful. What was the oldest? Okay, you ever been on a blind date? Yes, a number of blind dates. Well, all matches on dating apps are all blind dates, really, aren't they? Because you don't really know them. The oldest girlfriend I ever had. Good question. Where was I? When I was 45, I think my girlfriend in Japan was 38 or something. Yeah, so that's quite old. There's only a 6-year age gap. I think she was 38. I think my girlfriend in Japan. No, I haven't. I've never taught English. My English is not great, is it? Okay. I think so. Check your receipt. I mean, they don't do that in Metro. In Metro, where you don't pay a subscription fee, you go into Metro in Ayala. They just take your receipt and just tick it. They don't go through the whole lot, itemised. What gives them the right, having paid your subscription, are you going to rob them? Yeah, anyway. I dislike it as well. I think it's ridiculous. Don't get me started, David. What time is it there? It's now 9 o'clock. Okay, they're attracted by, the crocodiles, attracted by alligators, attracted by equipment vibration. Oh my God. That's very scary. They do that in some of the supermarkets in the UK now. Check receipt, do they? And do they check the items in your bags against the receipt? Yeah, good point, David. Men are biologically inclined towards youth and beauty. It is difficult to steer towards older women. Yeah, it's sad for older women, but it's true. It's true. Um, what can I say? Okay, you never pay much attention to rain. Okay, so you don't really care if it rains. I hate the rain, so I can't go to a place where it's going to be rainy too much unless it's warm rain. A live television taping. I have. I've been to. Where have I been to? God, that's a good question. The BBC used to invite you to an audience, where you can go and watch a live a live TV show that was pre-recorded. I have been to, yes, but I can't remember what it was. Wednesday, is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. The lotto numbers, it's going to be 24, 69. You say women should marry and have children young and stay married. Okay, how are they going to stay married if you don't want to stay married to them? No luck with the ladies in India because they are not into old men. Exactly, Johnny Lawrence, you hit it on the head. Dating a 19-year-old, why is she with you? What really does a 19-year-old see in a 65-year-old man? Honestly. Oh, you used to be in a sitcom. You used to be in it, or you're missing some words in that sentence. You either used to be in it, or you used to be a TV sitcom. Okay. It just shows that shopkeepers are some of the exactly, and a lot when you're walking around the Philippines, you will see guards outside places of work checking through the employees' bags to make sure that their staff has not nicked anything. It's just horrible to see that. There's just no trust here, that they don't trust their own staff. Perhaps because their own staff nick loads of items, but it's just not very nice to see that. Okay, 1984 song changed my view on life. Oh gosh. I don't really know that song, and can't really sing it because I'll get copyrighted. But thank you for the donation. That's very lovely of you, Kevin. We will go. You can teach me how to. You can teach me how to ride a motorbike, and I'll give you your $10 back. You're on my TV now. Oh my God. So am I on your big screen at home in Davao? Get the neighbours in. Oh, and like, share, and subscribe. I don't get enough likes during my live streams. There are not enough new subscribers. Tell your friends. You were a page. Oh, sorry, you were a page. Okay. You were like a page boy. What? Okay, it's like an usher. What page is that? Okay, it was a paycheck. That was great. That's great. I'm glad you were doing something useful with your time, David, because it all went a bit wrong. Okay, so my live streams are always in portrait, exactly, because on the shorts page, live streams are promoted in this format. So if you're doing a live stream, it's a very good reason for this, Kenny. If you're doing a live stream in landscape, then you are not promoted on the shorts feed. So that is the reason why live streams in portrait are better. They might not be better for you if you're viewing on your TV in your big lounge in Davao. Do you say lounge or sitting room? What do you say in Davao? When you're inviting the neighbours over, do you say, come into my lounge or come into my sitting room? Anyway, yeah. Portrait is better. for me, but not for you. I'm on your TV. Gosh, I'm in the big room. I'm in the living room. Come to the big room. Exactly, the big room. We used to say that in, yeah. What did we used to say back in the UK? The big room, the living room. Really? Okay. If I try landscape and my views go down to 1,000 views, like other live streamers who have been doing lives in landscape and only had very few views. Have you swept up this morning? No, I got up late and there was the sunshine. There wasn't much sunshine on my balcony today because it was a bit gloomy, Cebu, so I haven't done anything. Yeah, Jimmy Mac, they love slapstick because they're only visual. Filipinos only get. We used to watch Benny Hill in our living room. Sitting room, living room, lounge. Is there a difference? Yeah. As David says, we've talked about Benny Hill quite a lot, but that was good humour. But yeah, you're right. They don't get sarcasm. I have been blocked many times on many dating apps by Filipinos not getting my humour because they can't see me being a fool. They can only get my sarcasm, and they don't get my sarcasm. You bought a billboard with you on it off the highway. What are you talking about? Is that a lyric? Oh, it's a German Alphaville. Okay. Okay, I do remember the song. Sorry, I remember the song Forever Young, but I don't remember the lyrics. That is great. That is great. Thank you for the free motorcycle lessons. What do you mean beans for? That was a great album. It was called The Who Sell Out. Yes. Having baked beans for breakfast. Well, it's not really breakfast, is it? It's more brunch. And when you're having an English fry up, you've got to have baked beans and mushrooms. Somebody put an image of their breakfast on Facebook the other day, and it was chips, French fries. What are your thoughts on French fries or chips for breakfast? I'm not really into that. It's got to be after midday before you have chips or French fries, I think. The big room. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Nice to see you here. Enjoy. Are you going to bed, or what are you doing now? Actually, David, I saw that your comment on my video. I have done a full video with me swiping through the dating apps. Have you not seen that video? We'll send you a link. I've already done that. Where I've put that little clip in, that is a clip from a video of me swiping through the dating apps, which nobody watched. Oh, a big Well Cinema billboard, my face on it. You want the traffic to all collide, watching my face on a billboard. Hello, Betty. How are we? The bacon actually is all right. The bacon in the Philippines is great. A little bit fatty, but it's cheap. It's cheap. It's only $2 for a lot of bacon. You like a breakfast? French? No, really? French fries in a breakfast burrito? I don't know about that. I don't think French fries should be in a breakfast burrito. Thank you, Betty, for watching my last video 4 times. It's very kind of you. Pig World Cinema, exactly. I'm going to get a Pig World Cinema billboard. Hello. Good morning. There you go. How you doing? I've probably used that footage of the girl in the pink bikini probably 6 times. That's not okay. So somebody said, I was always of the impression that as a photographer, that once I used an image, never to really reuse it again, because once you've used that image once, then the value downgrades the more you use it. But hey, she's a pretty girl on a beach. Why not? Promote her? And Johnny Lawrence will tell you she's now on Pina Love, that girl. And I've actually messaged her on Pina Love. And she hasn't even read my message. So obviously, yeah, she wasn't really impressed with me that day on the beach. But anyway, chips are a no-no. You're right. You're not right. In McDonald's, they do crispy French fries. Are lovely. Crispy French fries are, yeah. There's nothing bad about a crispy French fry. Where did you first? I wasn't really into scary movies. I wasn't really into scary movies as such. I wasn't really into all those Halloween type movies like you are in America. I'm not really into those big scary movies. That's not really my genre. Yeah. French fry sandwich, no, exactly, John. No, none of that. Hash browns are wonderful. Okay, you're on your way here. 2 more days of work, and 21st. Where are you flying to? You've told me already, but you need to remind me. Where are you flying to, and what are you going to do when you get here? What are your plans for your stay? That's the whole point of this live stream. Is what is the plan? What is the point? What are you going to be doing with your stay in the Philippines? What is your opening? I guess a good question actually. What is my opening line? Yeah, I don't know. What is my opening line? I think yeah, it's probably not very good. That's probably why I'm getting not much response. Black pudding, no. Okay, so Betty, black pudding is a no-no in my book. Fried tomatoes is a no-no in my book. Fried bread dripped in grease from the frying pan, no. Betty, all wrong. Toasted bread, great. Good morning, expat prepper. I did a supersize in McDonald's the other day. I went large. After my live stream on Saturday. I went large at McDonald's. Jay, Indian food is my favourite food. You said, okay. She replied to you. I said I saw you on YouTube. Okay, so yeah, probably, yeah, that probably freaked her out. Nothing after that. Yeah, exactly. She didn't even respond to me. She didn't even look at my message. Okay, so you're going through all these. I wasn't into that genre. Yeah, I thought World Zoom. Yeah, thanks. He's here. The guy who asked me if I was World Zoom was watching earlier. My opening line is hi. Yeah. I hate it when they just say hi. I mean, it's just like hi. It's not gonna win many awards, is it? It's like, it's just, but it doesn't get much better than that. The first 10 messages they respond to is just like 1-word answers. I'm out of there. It's just, oh gosh. Oh, do game dev for fun. I still do some gig. Okay. You read a lot. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Somebody's come up with what they do all day. You read a lot. And do you exercise? And where are you? Where are you in the Philippines? Vietnam with the food. Vietnamese food is just brilliant. Yeah. What's it called? Banh mi. The food is wonderful. Yeah, they're far. It looks like it's spelt pho, but it's far. Their food is amazing and it's very cheap. You know, in scary movies, you saw a big green glowing orb while camping. Oh gosh. I don't really have any UFO stories, but when did I last have a physical? That's a good question. It was probably 20 years ago when I went for my library job. I worked in a library in 2000. 3 I started, I think. And had to go for a physical then. And I think they measured me at 5'11" or something. And I thought, have I shrunk? McDonald's, obviously. Thank you, Johnny Lawrence, for getting rid of the riffraff. Yeah, it's hard to ask me about films because you're asking me about films that I'm not really interested in. How do you know when it's time to stop writing in your journal? I just offload as much as you mean on a daily basis. I just say. So I don't have a fixed amount in my journal. I just write what is in my head on that day. So yeah, sometimes it's that big and sometimes it's that big, and then I know that I'm done on that day. Okay, you're starting off in Angeles for 10 days. Gym rat in the morning. Okay. Where are you finding an apartment? You're going to be living in Clark, is that right? And do you know about the apartments in Clark and how much they are? And what are they like? Have they got decent pools, gyms? Yeah, exercise. Hanoi, I loved Hanoi. Yeah, exactly. Far. That's what I did. I pronounced that. Um, I have been to Hanoi. I love Hanoi. I know my father, Betty, used to eat bread and dripping, which is so unhealthy. It's probably why my father died of a heart attack, because back in the war, you'd eat whatever you could get hold of, wouldn't you? So he used to eat bread and dripping. Dripping was the stuff in the bottom of the lard in the frying pan left over from cooking your fryer. He used to eat that on bread. It's just so unhealthy. Hence his heart attack. I know. Well, it was working for the local authority, wasn't it? So the local authority insisted on a physical, and I had to show that I could bend over, as it were. On the first day, it's like speaking to a Filipino throughout your dates. You're not going to get much intellect. Sorry. No, I've got no plans on moving to Thailand. Good question. If you saw my videos from Thailand 2 months ago, you will see why. I do actually watch some Thai vloggers. KS1, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. KEIS. Adam, he's from Australia. He's about 45. He's about 45, I think. He's looking good for his age, and he vlogs in Thailand. No, Thailand is not for me. Thailand is not. Philippines is my place. Is my home. Yeah, anglers. I don't see the point of anglers. I do. I write in my journal. I write not only what I did, but my thoughts of how I'm feeling generally. I write what's on my mind and how I'm feeling and what I did. Yeah. So it's an all sorts. It's it's a diary and a journaling and a diary, really. Jimmy Mack, I saw Depeche Mode. They were from Basildon, where my father lived, and I did go and see them in a small venue in Canning Town in London when they just started in '79, I think. I saw them one of their very first gigs, Depeche Mode. They had some great songs. Okay, 400, 600 US dollars. Are you a apartment or a townhouse guy? Are you a balcony boy, or would you like a backyard? I am more of a high riser, but not too high. Sarcasm. I know. It's shit. I know you have to work on your girlfriend, as it were, a long time for her to get your humour, for her to get your humour. Yeah, it's a work in progress with Filipinas. What percentage of women online do you think are scam? I don't. What I don't know is what you just have to go through them, but you know a scammer quite quickly. Ask about Joe Strummer. Yeah, a lot of my answers have been said before. Okay, first you're going to be 41. You're very young. Yeah, Ross Romes. Okay, yeah, he looks great. He looks great. I love it. I love his content. He looks great. He's dressing like a teenager. Well, he doesn't look 45, does he? He doesn't look 45. He's got a good He's got a good attitude. He's got a good. He's got a good heart. I like him. I like watching him. Um. Yeah, exactly. It's a numbers thing. You can wheedle out. You can wheedle out the scammers. And just, yeah, organise 3 dates for the same day because they're not going to show up on time anyway. $900 from return flights. Oh, that's actually not too bad, is it? So your friend's daughter has an internet cafe and has got to ask her what they... It's funny how internet cafes are still around in the Philippines. Are they still around in Thailand? I don't think, are they? There are, yeah, they're sort of upmarket internet cafes in Thailand. Yeah, there are. But yeah, the ones, it's weird seeing internet cafes still around. It's going to be roughly $1,200 for, sorry, is that for a condo or is that for a hotel? Yeah, I've heard that before. Filipinos' lips are moving, they're lying. Exactly, 41, you're going to clean up. You don't need a backyard. Yeah, exactly. I'm not really into yards. 57, Betty, you're asking. Well, you're asking David, who's my age. Yeah, flights, is that, I don't know, flights, is that expensive? I don't know. So how are we doing? 9:20, can we like, share and subscribe? I'm sure all of you are subscribers. Can you like what you're watching or not? If you don't like what you're watching, then dislike what you're watching. I need to have a drink. Will I be cleaning up? You will. I find that guys under 50 are going to be okay. It's just the rest of us who are suffering at the moment, I find. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where are we? Exactly. Click dislike. It's up to you. I don't care. If you don't like my content, I don't care. Just dislike. Hotel was $400 for a week. Why are you going to Tagaytay? Have you not seen my video on Tagaytay? Perhaps you're into the outback. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Where are you going to stay in Manila? And how long are you here for altogether? And what are you going to do when you retire? Answer all those questions now, please. Have you not seen my video on swiping left on the dating websites? Oh, the volcano. Okay, yeah, I did actually go to that lake. Yeah, okay. It's all right. It's okay. It's an okay lake for the day, and then go back to civilization. Pig World Cinema. So any more questions? Any more questions? Any more questions about the Philippines? Oh, you go to Makati about the first week of April. That is my birthday. We need to get to 20,000 subs by the beginning of April, which is my birthday. If we don't, I'm shutting up shop. That's it. It's all over. Pig World Cinema is going to be no more. Where are you going to be in Makati? Have you been to Makati before? And do you like it? Everyone's got to sleep. I'm thinking of probably going to Boracay on my birthday. I was looking at flights yesterday. In April, it's quite expensive. Well, Easter is end of March, beginning of April. But I was thinking of going on the 2nd of April to Boracay. And the flight is about $30, I think. And yeah, and then coming back about 6. So I'll probably go there on my birthday. Hopefully it's an improvement on the last time I went to Boracay and didn't have any action, but we shall see. It's my birthday. Anything could happen. I'm a year older, a year wiser. Lots of itches on my back I can't scratch. What do you do about that? Do you have a back scratcher? Most people, you can create a poll on top of your chat. Really? Will you press the like button? Yes or no? Okay. I've never heard of that. My ideal Filipina has got to be intelligent. I'm asking a bit much here. She's got to have a job. She's got to be intelligent. She's got to be over 5 foot. She's got to like sarcasm. That's 4. What else am I? What else do I need to do? She needs to look good. Yeah, obviously. But intelligence is the most important thing with a Filipina, of course. You need to be able to get on. As John says, nice rack, but the average chest size of a Filipina is AA. So the chances of the average Filipina having a decent rack is not a lot. Yeah, okay. Okay, P. Burker, you're staying on P. Burker Street at Palace Hotel. I do like Makati. It is so alive. It's a great area. Poblacion. You bought a back scratcher yesterday. I know you love nice racks, Johnny. We have that in common. Why is intelligence so important? Well, it's not just intelligence. Well, I suppose it is intelligence. It's communication is important for me. We've got to be able to communicate. That is very important, communication. I get, after a while, if there's no communication, then what's the point? If you're not able to communicate with your girlfriend, then what is the point? I find. Correct me if I'm wrong. Depends, Jake. Most of them are okay. Okay, the type of Filipina who turns my head in public, as Johnny will tell you, must have a good rack and must be pretty. Yeah. Obvious. I'm a very simple man. It's the very obvious ones that will turn my head in public. She must look good. Yeah. I know. Good luck in Boracay. It's not going to happen. I know. I know, John. Chubby one. It's slightly chubby is okay if they've got a big rack, but not a big muffin top. I'm not into rice guts, as you probably are aware. Yeah, exactly. We're all looking. We're not going to find it. Over 5 foot for a start. Exactly. I didn't see Regular Guy's last video with the farmer girl. I'll check it out. Is that in? Is he in Leyte now? The Philippine accent drives you bonkers in a bad way, or just drives you bonkers with excitement. I find the Thai accent is a lot worse. I think the Filipino accent is a lot better than Thai girls trying to speak English. Your girlfriend experiences more of a mentor than to. Oh, I know, but you still need to be able to communicate on some sort of intellectual level. Yeah, some slim ones do have good racks. Yeah, rice guy, exactly. It's just good question. How do you know if a bird is playing the long game? Well, you won't. You don't know until you'll find out. How long have you been chatting to her? She will cave in at some point. Then you'll know. But it could take a year or two. It's worse when they are skinny fat. What is skinny fat? How are they? What do you mean? They are skinny, but with a little bit of fat on them. Chubby? No, okay. Don't get me started on chubbiness. Yeah, chubby is the new sexy. Just go to the gym, love. Jesus. That's a very stupid question, David. Where do the Filipino girls find the money for the braces? Where do you think they find? They find them from idiots online who they're sponsors. I never saw the last Regular Guy video, so I can't comment. Filipinos have lots of sponsors around the world. Where do you think they get their money from? Yeah, Thai is too greaty. Thai ladies speaking English is far too grating. It's just too much. And when you're walking past the bars and they go, welcome, welcome, it's just really strange voice. Welcome. It's just horrible. Anyway, I know. You're right, David. I want it both ways. I'm a dichotomy. I'm never happy. Exactly. My schedule is very important. In fact, I started chatting to somebody the other day, and she ticked a lot of boxes in the fact that she had a huge rack, and she worked. And as soon as she showed me more interest, I started backtracking. It's very strange. I'm very strange in that respect. That yeah. Anyway, deep in the jungle, there are still some old school ancient tribes. I've heard of that too, and I would like to go and check out the tribes. There's a guy in Mindanao now. Southern Mindanao. A lot of people have commented about him. Is it Afam? He goes around southern Mindanao now in a tent, and there are a lot of tribes in that area. I used to take a lot of photographs of hill tribes in northern Vietnam, and I like tribal people, and so I would be interested in doing that, hooking up with tribes, but not on a come and see the tribe situation where you all go in a tour group and you go and see a tribe. I like to see them in their natural habitat, unaware that I'm turning up with my camera. The long con is the worst. Well, how do you know about the long con? You know, are Filipinos that intelligent to keep you going for a long time without letting on what they're on about, or their game? I don't think they are. I was never a fan of Anthony Bourdain until recently. I was never into him until I heard of him more recently. I probably will. James asked if I'll stay living there for the rest of my life. I can't really say how my life is going to pan out because I don't really know. But at the moment, I am quite happy staying in the Philippines. Yes, but things could change. I was talking to a girl from Southern Mindanao. Said she was from some tribe. Yeah, you should go and see her, Johnny. That would make a great video, wouldn't it? Um, yeah, people keep asking me about my favourite YouTube travel vloggers. I don't really have favourites. I mean, I watch a lot just to be aware of what other people are doing, but I don't really have a favourite. I'm being very evasive. Uh, they are experts on their community. I look like Simon Pegg. Yeah, somebody said that the other day. He's a good actor. Well, it's a good. What do you think is a? Well, actually, most people in the Philippines will not earn more than $200 a day. Sorry, a day. Most people, Filipinos working, do not earn more than $200 a month. But rent is so cheap here, and that is acceptable because they don't have much rent. Rent is probably I don't know, what is it, $20 a not even that, $20 a month, $30 a month, and they're earning $200. So yeah. Well, you might get arrested for hanging outside, but no, a university town. Actually, a university town. A good university town is probably Duma Regretti. It's just a horrible university town, well, university city, but it's got a great university. So it's probably a good place to hang out. But there's universities in all the cities anyway. So and they're all wandering the streets anyway. So you don't have to go and hang out outside the university. You could just go to the coffee shops. Okay, the long con will cost you house, land, car. Oh yeah, they are good actors. Oh God, you hear lots of horrible Philippine stories about but that can happen all over Asia. It's not just the Philippines. Okay, the band played some Queen. Where was I the other night? I think I was in the Social the other night, and all they did, what were they playing all night? They were playing ABBA all night, ABBA covers. You have taken food tours. Okay, that's great. That's a great tour. That is a great tour. I'm not a big fan of organised tours, but something like that would be good. Well, you should start a YouTube channel about food. A food YouTube channel would be a very good idea because people love watching YouTube videos on food. So why don't you start your YouTube channel on food now? Don't procrastinate. Just start it today. What else are you doing? Nothing. Just start it. Any more questions? It's now 9:40. How many are watching? Not many. 69. How significant? I hope we've all liked and shared and subscribed. Food channels are, yeah, I know, but the food channels are a dime a dozen, but there are a lot of people are watching them, and you need to be different. Exactly, food vloggers do very well. So, yeah, even though there are a dime a dozen, you just need to make yours different. Okay, so you need to. The girls that are very aware of everyone, look at them. Exactly, they are very shy. You just need to make it not so obvious. You need to go to an area where you can sort of, meet somebody without everybody watching. You need to, yeah. I don't think there are too many. Cook you breakfast for us to watch. Well, today is going to be a very boring breakfast because all I'm having today is oats and fruit and banana. That's my breakfast because I'm not going to the gym. I will go for a swim today, but I won't go to the gym. Normally on my gym day, I do a big, bacon and egg breakfast. but today is a very boring breakfast, so it's not going to be very. I don't want to kill off my audience. There's not many watching as it is. I don't want to kill off my audience already. I've not given up the gym. I have not given up. Did you not watch yesterday's video? I'm still doing the gym 3 times a week. In fact, I've been 3 times this week. It's once you start going again, it gets more addictive. So I'm liking going to the gym again, but I'm also doing. Yeah, I know I said that. I know I did say swimming had supplanted the gym, but I'm still going to the gym 3 times a week. I'm just going to swimming 7 times a week. Okay, Filipino food isn't very good to watch because it's not very exciting, is it? But yeah, go and start your YouTube channel, David, in Vietnam, and show us how to make a proper banh mi. In fact, that's what David Bourdain did, didn't he? He made a video about the best banh mi in where was it? In Hoi An. I like chicken breast. Good question, David. Do I miss Western women in terms of conversation? That is a good question. I do, because you don't have to explain everything, do you? Because you don't have to explain cultural things. They just know. And I do miss Western women in terms of conversation, yes, but not in terms of dating. Exactly. You need to keep working out just for your mental health, just to keep just to keep doing stuff. Do I ever speak with Western tourists? I don't very much here. No, I don't really, because in the Philippines it's mainly Western guys touring around. You don't see many Western women that much, really. I didn't make Cotton Eye Joe, so I can't really talk about that. Anthony Boy, he went to the. Oh, did he? Did you see that video? What really intimidates me, actually, in response to James Dunn's question about a Western woman who is too bright and too tall, I had some dates in London with a girl. I went on a video production course, and on this video production course there was a really attractive British girl. She was sort of mixed race. I love mixed race women, but she was 6 foot, and it intimidated me, the fact she was very intelligent. So we used to go out on some date. We used to go out after the course on drinks, a few of us, and she was 6 foot and very intelligent, and that intimidated me a little bit, a lot. What intimidates you? I know cleanliness intimidates you. Caucasian, I'm not into white women. I don't really like white women, apart from their intelligence. So, any more thoughts on what you will do when you come to the Philippines? What will you do with your day? How will you spend your time in the Philippines? What are your thoughts on that? So David's going to start his YouTube channel, as is Kevin Venture's going to start his YouTube channel as well, and he's going to volunteer and keep active. And Johnny Lawrence is just going to chase skirt and go to the gym. Oh, you'll go on a boat tour in El Nido. In my stats, which country? It's mainly America, with Canada being second. Is Canada second? So My stats: 51% USA. I think 9% Philippines, 7% Canada, 6% UK. So well, my family don't watch, but some of my friends watch. But yeah, not many people in the UK watch. You're right, John Smith. Gym, beach, very important. Strong internet, exactly. A good beach. Where is a good beach, John Smith? Where is your favourite beach? Have you told me where your favourite beach is in the Philippines? Uh, exactly. Mostly American. Mostly American. 7%. I know, UK, John. Exactly. I don't know what it is. Perhaps because, well, now I'm a bit late, and well, my Liverpudlian friend wasn't here today because I came on too late, having spent 3 days working on my last video. I know my eyes don't work. You're right. Thank you for that. Where will you go on your boat tour, David? Will you go El Nido? Uh, oh, you saw the video. I'm glad you saw the video. Where do the Western women go to find mates? I don't know actually. I don't know where they go. Oh, okay. So how do you feel about Groundhog Day? Do you not get bored with that lifestyle? Do you not? The whole expression Groundhog Day makes it sound like it's a trudge, it's grudgery. Um, or do you like it? Well, you obviously like it, but do you not get bored with that same repetition? Is my point. How do you mix it up? How do you mix it up so life does not become like Groundhog Day? Okay, so El Nido and surrounding islands were amazing. Really? Okay. Well, yeah, I never did a tour, as you know. Okay, you're going to buy a scooter. I want to go to Leyte in May. I want to go to Leyte. I was looking at it. I was looking at Leyte, Ormoc, and there's an island. There's an island off Ormoc I want to go to. Kalapahaman or something. Do you think you could marry someday? That's a good question. I don't. I probably won't. But anything could happen. If Padma Lakshmi suddenly turns up and says, "I want you, pig world," then might be enticed by her. Western women have priced themselves out of the market. I know. My hair just fell out. I removed the toupee. Philippine covers bands. That's all they focus on. All their music is covers. That's all they do. I mean, the Philippines just love the 80s, don't they? The Philippines is stuck in the 80s with their old-fashioned malls that are still around, apart from the new malls. I want to go to Samar. Yeah, Samar. I want to go to. That is on my list. Yes, next to Leyte. I've heard it's a good spot, and it's a good spot for chatting to shy Filipinas. Kevin, you're an avid fisherman. Brilliant. Okay, that's yeah. I never got into fishing. I never got into fishing. Um, I would shave my head eventually. People keep commenting saying, "Why do you not just shave your head?" But what about what's his name? That actor. I want to get you involved. What's that actor? The actor who doesn't shave his head. Padma Lakshmi. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Um, When the boxes, billiards. Have you got your own? Have you got your own snooker table? Well, I saw something I wanted to explore. We'll explore more at Cebu. Do you mean city or do you mean island? I don't know. I was thinking. You said the other day that you should just go off to Bantayan. The lady that I was speaking to with the good rack lives quite far up north, and I just talked myself out of the idea. Um, when I was living in the UK, I used to get the train along the coast and then walk back from one of the coastal towns. I used to walk back to Brighton. Now you're going to say that's not hiking. That is, I like walking in the city. I'm not really into urban hikes up the mountain. Jason Statham, that's the one. He looks all right with his hair still halfway there, doesn't he? He doesn't shave his head. Um, actually did walk up to Busai, up to with my Filipino girlfriend. We actually did walk from the condo up to the Temple of Lear, which took 3 hours from here. And she didn't like exercise, so it was amazing that she managed to come with me. Telly Savalas, yeah, thank you. Showing your age. Where's my lollipop? I need to get a lollipop. John Stamos. Who's John Stamos? I never heard of him. I am not near Mango Square. Mango Square is probably... I've walked there 2 kilometres away. Okay. Okay, so you're going to be in pool leagues when you get to anglers. You're going. Do you compete for money? Is it a money thing, or is it just a friendly challenge? So you're okay. So your LDR. Where is she? You have told me, John, but where is she? I can't remember. If that fizzles out, what does that mean? It sounds like you want it to fizzle out so you can go to anglers. I've not been. Roxas is in. I went past it. I went past it on the bus, but I never actually stopped off there. Oh, it's John Stammer's Full House. I need to. I can't picture him. I'll have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, is that Tacloban? Is that where your long-term girlfriend is? When are you going to be in Tacloban? I'm probably going to be in Tacloban in May, in later. That's my plan. And exactly. Anglers is horrible. My favourite candy. It's got to be chocolate based. Like we used to call it Marathon. Is it Snickers? I am really into chocolate. I love chocolate. You don't get decent chocolate here. She could be a scammer. Well, how long have you been chatting with her? She's probably playing the long game that you were talking about. Oh, it's a money league, not big money, more friendly. Okay, great. And who plays? Who plays? Is it mainly foreigners or is it a lot of Filipinos going? I thought we were gone then. It suddenly started. Kit Kat. There was a crunchy Kit Kat recently. Well, there's a peanut butter Kit Kat. I couldn't believe it. A peanut butter Kit Kat. That was amazing. Ethiopia has crossed my mind. Yes. I was talking to who was I talking to? Victor, who my friend from Spain, who I hung around with last summer in Manila. We were thinking of going on a trip to Africa together. That would be amazing. Yeah. Exactly. Chat to more than one. Chat to 10, so you've got a backup plan. You never know. And, set them all up for the same day and see who turns up. You're thinking of whether to come now, or what is on your mind? Why are you debating whether now or the end of the year? What is on your mind? Okay, you've been chatting for a few years. Oh my God, it's just too long. It's just like, have you ever seen her in the flesh? Sorry. peanut peanut M&Ms. They were lovely. They were lovely. M&Ms are great. Yeah. Nutty bar. Almond Yorkie. Now you're talking. Yorkie. There we go. Almond Yorkie. Yeah, but not the raisin. The raisin. Was there a raisin Yorkie as well? Um, Yeah, oh, crunchy. What in? I've got these choco mucho bars, and they used to have. They gave away a free one with this pack, and it had a nutty one in it. I know you don't do dating apps, but it's just addictive. It's good fun. It's good. It's nothing wrong with it as long as you know walnut whip. Oh, here we go. Now you're talking. Now you're talking walnut whip. Now, are you one to? How do you eat your walnut whip? um, Victor is back in Edinburgh, and I don't want to put the mockers on it, but Victor has got a third interview today. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to put the mockers on it, and if it works, it'll be brilliant. Anyway, he was in Manila for probably 6 months. Yeah, he's finishing off his degree in what's he doing in programming. Okay, if you come now, it'll be on limited funds, so it might work for a few months. Okay, you've only seen her on camera. Okay. Did you not watch my video about meeting the girl from Wild Wall, who I've been chatting to with for a month, and she turned up and she had Nora Betty. If anyone knows Nora Batty, if anyone knows Nora Batty, she had Nora Batty calves, which wasn't a great look. I'm into African women. I love African women, so I've got to go. Okay, so Pat went to Manila. Was that your first time in BGC? I didn't like BGC for the first month I was there, and then after a month, it grew on me. It grew on me. I loved. After a while, I was in love with BGC because of Bonifacio. Bonifacio High Street is just lovely. After 8 mints, now you're talking. Do you eat just a couple, or do you eat the whole box? Okay, so what are you having on your pizza apart from pineapple? Yorkie bars just for men. Yeah, that was the ad. That was the ad, wasn't it? Yorkie bars are just for men. Was it a construction worker or something with the Yorkie bars ad? Oh God, Betty, now you're talking. The Milky Bars are on me. Aero. Oh, here we go. Now, you're taking me back to my youth. Aero mint. Wasn't that lovely? I'm salivating for chocolate now. Yeah, all in hindsight. What do you mean? I've seen that video of all in hindsight. John, keep up. Rewatch it. Go and watch it again. Go and watch my old videos again. Yeah, John. As Kevin says, why would anyone, chat to 2 years with someone and then, you don't know what she looks like. Did you not watch my video about muffin tops, which is in every video of mine? No interest in Africa. Look, people, come to Africa with me. Let me take you on a little journey. Like you weren't interested in my India videos. Okay, so Bonifacio sounds like a lady from a sitcom in the 70s. Bonifacio. BGC stands for Bonifacio Global Community. So BGC is the lovely area in Makati. Well, not Makati anymore. It's been taken over by Taguig. Oh God! Don't. African women have. Just go on OkCupid, on Passport, on OkCupid, and you'll be inundated with big racks. Oh, you met the girl before the video. Okay, sorry. As long as you met her, now you're on an LDR. That's all better. You'd rather have a Latina. Yeah, I'm not big on Latina women. I'm more into Asian or African, black. There we go. Nice racks. Okay, so yeah, a lot of my videos have got uh, me having my head shaved. Mixed, oh, exactly, exactly. I love mixed race. Anyway, we're talking about women all the time. Why are we always talking about women? Why are we not talking about what you're going to do when you come to the Philippines? Oh, you're going to chat to women, obviously. Can you have a relationship when you aren't in front of them relating? It's okay for a week before you turn up. Having a men like to talk about women, yeah. Uh, yeah, but it's not a relationship. It's not a relationship. LDR. It's not really a relationship, is it? It's like they're chatting to 200 other men, getting their sponsorship deals sorted out. Sorry, am I being outspoken? Kenny, less of that. What if you're shy? I'm shy, Betty. I'm a shy person. I have to force myself to be outgoing. I'm naturally a shy person. Drink more water. So I'm going to go for another 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go for a swim because the weather has now changed. Pen pals, yeah, exactly. And a lot of women say I'm on the dating app. Say I'm here to chat only. It's not the 70s anymore. I don't want a pen pal anymore. I want to meet up with you, and let me take you to Jollibee, and then you leg it, and I never see you again. Exactly. Wait until your flight is close. Do you? No, I always get out of the pool, David, before I need to pee. Exactly. You are never trust an LDR. But there's so many idiots online giving money to these girls over the other side of the world. Anyway, do you think the smoothies there? What do you mean? Do I drink this? I actually, no, I don't. No, I don't drink the smoothies. Sorry, I don't have any smoothie favourites. I don't drink the smoothies. You're not totally invested. Good. Just going with it. I'm the same. I just go with it. I'm the same. I'm not the same mind. I just go through with stuff and see what happens. So I'm the same. Exactly the same. Okay, I do suggest to some dating app girls, do you want to come over for a swim? And a lot of them do say, I'm not a prostitute. Don't forget to register on eTravel before you come. You're right, Kenny. It's very straightforward. I have had a hello. It's lovely, but it's a little bit sweet. You probably won't like it. Chicken. Although I do like pork adobo, but my preference normally is chicken. I'm not too sure whether it's silk or not. It's probably rayon. I got it in India, but you weren't watching my Indian videos, so you wouldn't know. I'd suggest that. Yeah, you're right, Johnny. You're right. A lot of girls don't like the. In fact, they say on their dating profile, "Do not invite me over to your condo for a first date." So you invite them to a place just near your condo for a first date. I have not had squid adobo. Yeah, they do become quite liberal after half a shandy. I want to go to Namibia. You're right. I love mixed race women. Is it? Is rayon a good fabric? Really? It gets a bit sweaty though, doesn't it? Rayon. You're 26, comma. You're very young to be watching my channel. You're half the age of my regulars, but I'm glad to have you here. My dad is an expat. Where is he? Where is your father in the Philippines? Do you like Red Horse then? It gets quite it's quite strong. Yeah, they do come with the story. You're right. There are good tailors. Did you have something made in Vietnam? Do you know what? After I've had my mega brunch of fried eggs, toast, bacon, I need to lie down. I feel very less energetic, very less. I feel less energetic very quickly. Yeah, when I'm eating the back alley by my condo. Okay, so Ryan is. I'm not too sure whether this is Rayon or not. Yeah, you can. You can. It's very cheap to have stuff made here. That was a plan. I never got round to it. Your dad's in Anglers, and you like going to visit him. Of course you do, because you're 26 and you probably get a lot of attention. Yeah, she's pretty, and she's very young for me, John Smith. You had some tea. Okay, that is. Did you like Hoi An? You can see my opinion on Hoi An in my video on Hoi An. No, clothes in the Philippines. No, they're very cheap. You can get very cheap clothes here. Um, they do. They do sell bubble tea. The bubble tea stalls are everywhere in the Philippines. It's a very common thing. Oh, you like your tours, don't you? On a bicycle tour. What did I do in Hoi An? I went on a boat. First time in Hoi An, I went on a little boat trip around. Yeah. Where else in the Philippines? Good question, John. I want to visit Leyte, and I want to visit Western Mindanao, Dipolog, Dapitan, and General Santos, which I've not been to. But I've been to a lot of areas. So, yeah. I want to go back to some areas I've not visited. I've visited already as well, like Bohol and Boracay and a bit of Negros. There's some areas of Negros I never went to. Sipalay and the west coast of Negros. Sipalay, no, Sipalay's in the north, isn't it? But not Banayan, not Bantayan, Banayan in Negros. I want to go to. So there's quite a few places I still want to go to. The coffee in Vietnam is amazing. I love the coffee culture. It's great. It's great. You know about the coffee in Vietnam anyway. No, I haven't run into Manny Pacquiao. No, Bayawan. Bayawan. That was on my list. That was on my. In fact, in my diary, I found my other diary from 4 years ago. I had a list of places that I wanted to go to when I first came to the Philippines, and Bayawan, there we go. Bayawan was on my list of when I first came to the Philippines, and I never got there. You're going to San Diego, okay. Central and Eastern. I've been through here. I've been through from CDO down to Davao. Is it worth visiting? Is East Coast Mindanao worth visiting? Masbate. You have to be careful how you say that. Pacquiao. Okay, Pacquiao. Yeah. Pacquiao. Yeah. Okay. Always get confused with Phu Hoa in Vietnam, which is it looks like Phu Quoc, but it's Phu Hoa. Yes, Fred. If I'm here, well, I probably won't be here. I won't be. I'll be around. If we can hook up somewhere, yeah, that'd be great. I'm into meeting up with my viewers. Yeah. Okay, Bayawan Eater Joe's Chicken. Okay, that sounds great. That sounds great. What is bong? Oh, Bo. I can't talk politics. Okay, so it's 10:10. Can we have some final questions before I sign off? Just going to go for another 5 more minutes because my favourite time to finish is anyway. I do play billiards. I like playing billiards. Yeah, yeah. I'm better at billiards once I've had a few jars. I'm much better. I think I know more about you than you do now. You probably know me. You know me more. Next live stream is probably Saturday. Where are we now? Thursday. Yeah. I will probably do it Saturday night rather than Saturday morning. Yeah, I always do a live stream outside of the weekend. Yeah, that sounds great, Cobber, but not in Anglers, because I won't be in Anglers. Chances of getting me back to Anglers are very slim. I used to play badminton at school. Yeah, bit of a girls' game, isn't it? But my dad was great at ping pong, table tennis. I know. How do I keep the weight off? Did you not watch my video yesterday about me going to the gym and swimming every day? And yeah, I only eat twice a day. I need to eat 2 meals. Never been hunting. Never, no appeal. No appeal. Hunting. In fact, one of my good friends who lives in this condo building is American, lives in Arizona. And he always goes back for the hunting season every year without fail to go hunting. It's never not appealed to me. It's got to be an American thing, isn't it? I'm not into that. I'm glad you practice intermittent fasting. I would go back to CDO. I love the multiculturalism of CDO. I liked it there. 2 meals a day, exactly. One all at once, exactly. I've shot a gun in Vietnam. A friend of mine, I went with a friend from the UK to Vietnam, and he was very much into. He was like what they do. Those territorial army at the weekend guys called. Somebody who's into military stuff, like a weekend soldier. And he was one of them. My friend Rui. And so he wanted to go to a shooting range to shoot a big gun. So I went with him. Hello, Frank Sinatra. What is your favourite Frank Sinatra song? You can eat more than 2 meals a day on fasting. I know. It's just important to eat between the 8 hours. Exactly. But so do you eat 3 meals a day then? Reservist? No, not reservist. He wasn't going to be called up. What was it called? What's it called in the UK where you we had them at school. We had them at school when in boys' school where you're in the. Is it TA? Might be TA. Anyway, I use a VPN on my laptop. Oh, I've never. Do you use a VPN to find your flights when flying out and set it to the Philippines to get a better deal? I've never thought of that. I've never thought. That's a good point. I've never thought of that. Is that a good way to go? To use a VPN to find your flights when flying out? I've never thought of that. Perhaps I should. Good point. I've never thought of doing that. Yeah, 2 meals on the flights, exactly. In fact, I've been on holidays with my family where it's all inclusive, and you end up just going for 3 meals a day just because it's all inclusive, and you just by the end of the day you're anyway like a anyway. TA, exactly. It's TA. Something Stupid. That's a great song. I loved the version Something Stupid with oh God, my brain sometimes. What's his name? British guy. Oh God. It's gone. Okay, so dating app live stream. That's a good point. Yeah, Something Stupid is that's I know, but there's a good version in Moulin Rouge, isn't there? There's a good version in Moulin Rouge. I can picture them, but I can't remember their names. And there's a great version. Have you not watched the video where I end the live stream at 10:15 with both of them? Yeah. She has. Robbie Williams, exactly. Yeah, that's a great version. I like his version. Very good, John. I'm glad you're on my wavelength, John R. Great song. Something Stupid. And what's her name? I wasn't really into the Spice Girls. Okay, so it's 10:15. If you haven't liked, please could you like? If you haven't shared, could you share one of my videos with one of your friends? All of your friends. Let's get to 20k before my birthday. Thank you for tuning in today, everyone. I will see you on Saturday. Have a lovely day. Take care. God bless.